Did anybody record the live? Also, Joe, if that's a distraction, consider it a downgrade. I appreciate you guys. Somebody give me the recorded live. They could be making shit up. I do think that I am better off without him. Isaiah was being shady about me. How so? I was there. Jake was quiet, complimented Liam. The other one were the messy ones. Jake was cooking. Were there more than, was it Jake and Isaiah, or was it Jake and somebody else? It was Jake, Isaiah, and then somebody else. Oh, it's probably the roommate. Adam? Oh, he was loving and kissing on the new guy. That is so strange. Every time I'm on here, I'm so respectful. I appreciate you guys. We only do positivity in my lives. This does feel like an itch. It does feel like a burn that I want to itch, so. Pride was great. That's crazy that they were talking shit about me on the live, and I say nothing but nice stuff. The distraction is shady. He tried to hire an attorney, and he texted me from some random phone number and was like, I think you need to call me. And I was like, about what? I was like, wait, no, I said, somebody texted me. This is tea, guys. This is piping hot tea. Joe playing the victim. What? You guys want to hear the tea? Piping hot. So I got a random text message from some random number, and it was a New York number. And it was like, I think you should call me. I'm like, who is this? And he was like, I'm going into a meeting. I think you should call me. So of course I like run the phone number through like just Google, and it doesn't come back to anything. And I'm like walking Mookie, and I texted again, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to answer. He calls me, whoever this person is. And I was like, I'm not going to answer some random phone number. Like, who is this? I literally didn't know who it was. And he was like, oh, you're just going to receive a letter from my attorney. I'm like, okay, here's my attorney. So I don't know if you guys know who Chris Olsen is, but Chris Olsen's mom is actually my attorney. So I was like, okay, like, I have no idea who this is, but I could probably assume that it was Isaiah. I was like, okay, no problem. I think I know who this is. Don't text me. Don't text me again. Um, don't text me again. Consider this like your final warning. In Maryland, you have to give some. You have to give one text message. You have to say basically like anything beyond this point is considered harassment. So I said anything beyond this point, like you can contact Maria Olson. That's my attorney out of Bethesda. And I just always have an attorney on retainer. It's for multiple different reasons. I think everybody should. So I call Maria. I'm like, hey, I have no idea what this is about. I think this is like a breakup that I'm going through. And so I called Jake and I'm like, Jake, what the fuck? Who, like, is this Isaiah? And he goes, oh yeah, he's so upset because he's not out. And he was like, he's so upset that everybody keeps commenting onto him. Everybody keeps like, he deleted his Instagram, he deleted this, he deleted that. And I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I haven't posted anything. I think somebody made like a fake account with his, like somebody made a fake account with like his photo, and he like works for the federal government. And I text Jake, I'm like, dude, this hasn't got nothing to do with me. You got trouble in paradise and got nothing to do with me. And then I was like, well, I look forward to getting a letter from the attorney. I was like, I can't help what people say online. You did the dirty. You fucked around with somebody who was in a relationship. And I told Jake, I was like, is this really what you want to get into, bro? Like, I think you need some time to grow. So Jake, and the dude was like, oh, you got my photos. I was like, do you know that I've never seen you or met you in person? So I look forward. And I told him, I was like, hey, just so you know, my attorney charges $590 an hour, and she doesn't charge that much because she's nice. And my attorney texted that phone number and said, hey, this is Joseph. This is Joseph's attorney. If you have any information, if you have any information that you need to share, you can do it through me. What's your attorney's phone number? And he never texted her back, which I think is so funny. So that's the tea. So what's happening? Nothing. He is just mad that he got into a public relationship. He left you for somebody else, dude, basically. But it's got nothing to do with me. I haven't said anything online. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but like somebody's been recording my lives and putting them on YouTube. And I told Jake, I was like, dude, if you guys think that I've said stuff, like go watch them. Nothing but positivity in my Facebook, or in my FaceTimes. Yeah, he posted him in his IG story, and then they deleted the photo. Isaiah's just mad that he got in the middle of a public breakup. Like, I told Jake, I was like, you can't be upset about people having opinions about us because there's a bit of a community that we engage with. Like, why are you getting mad? People are going to give you their opinions. And honestly, I value a lot of your opinions. Like, we've come on this FaceTime before, and I was like, hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I should be doing? Like, totally genuinely. Because you guys only see from the outside looking in, and I appreciate that. You put us on the internet, bro. I know. Yeah, like, be mad. Be mad about what? You you left me while you were fucking some dude. That's fine. Listen, I think he's gonna find out real fast. And I have nothing. You guys keep saying they're already doing paper plates, which is funny. But listen, I'm not bougie like that at all. But I do think it's funny. that he's giving up everything that we have for that shit. When you got nothing to do with me. You ever see that girl that's like on TikTok? She ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how I feel. His white fridge era. That's crazy. Oh, he's gonna find out real fast. He moved into an apartment like 3 blocks from here. Um, it's a nice neighborhood and whatnot, but like we have a beautiful apartment. But we created this together. Girl, I'm redecorating. I'm about to go to IKEA. I need you guys to come to IKEA with me. Like, I actually might bring you guys on live because, yeah, I think that'd be fun. Not the white refrigerator. I am starting to think that I'm better off more and more because I just keep thinking about like all the fucked up shit he did. Not him crying on the kitchen floor. Oh, guys, this is real tea. He's done this 3 times before, and each time he was crying right here, begging me to take him back. I went to therapy. I was like, I don't know what you got going on. If you got like a hormone imbalance, like, girl, because I'm just trying to go to work, go to the gym, love you. That's it. We're going to IKEA. Thanks, Aunt. And I was like, and he was, we have a perfect life. We have this, we have that, we have this, we have that. And then, well, you just did it again. Something's missing. Something's missing. Okay, maybe it's something with you, not me. Burn the letter. I don't think I'm gonna give him the letter now. I think there's a bit of a chemical imbalance there because the fact that, listen, all my life have been positive. I'm clearly going through a rough time because I didn't think I'd be entering the dating world again at this age. I mean, at this age, I'm like 31. But I mean, like, having been in a relationship for so long, like, it's not 1 year, not 2 years, it's not 3 years, not 4 years. Like, 5 years is like a couple eras. So then just be like, something's missing. And then in the middle of that, you're like fucking with somebody else. Okay. Like, I cried in this kitchen like multiple times. I'm like, is it me? Is it him? Is there things I could have done better? Like, no, I'm an empath. Like, I'm crying for him at this point. Liam is definitely a breath of fresh air, but the problem with this, guys, is, and this is also tea, I do really like him, but I told him, I was like, hey, dude, like, I don't want you to feel like a rebound, and I think I owe it to myself to, like, heal a little bit, because I don't want to bring any, like, baggage. Not that I think I would, but I think I owe it to myself, and I owe it to him to be, like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, what is the word I'm looking for? I just owe it to myself to be, like, you know, yeah, maybe I'll never be fully over it, but like, I do think that there is a period of like decompression that needs to happen. And as much as I like Liam, and he was like perfect in many, many, many ways. The problem is, guy, he lives in Norfolk now. And I don't know if you guys know anything about like the military. They do what's called PCSing, which is a permanent change of duty station. And he moves to Hawaii for 3 years. What do you even do then? Long distance relationships is hard. Like, so, and I was telling Liam, I was like, I do really like you, and it was super healthy. Like, he understand. He's just coming out of a breakup. Like, and I was like, to me, this feels like a double heartbreak. This dude came out of nowhere, and now he's leaving again. So it's like double heartbreak. And I don't even know this person that much. He just drove 4 hours for me. So we had an awesome weekend. When stuff happens like this, you might be healing each other. Yeah, I agree with that. He did me really dirty. He really did. Yeah. It is funny when you guys comment on his stuff. I shouldn't say funny, but like does make me feel some type of way when people are holding him accountable on his post. All his posts are about sex. It's nothing but sex. Like, why don't you have a video of like you going out to eat or like doing a coffee review? Like, because he is a funny person. Like, it's just nothing. It's just all about sex, bro, which I think is important. But like, your whole page is just. And the funny thing is, we went to Ted's Bulletin today, me and Liam, because we're obviously recovering from drinking a little bit last night. And Jake texted me. Get over here. Is Jake in this? I don't think so. Jake texted me and he was like, "Oh, your TikTok looked fun." The TikTok of me and Liam. And I just didn't text back. And I didn't even know that he was on live. You sent me a message request? You got the video? I need the video. I'll give somebody $20 if they find this video. So I literally didn't text back because it's like, what do you want me to say? Like, girl, he did what now? He literally texted me, he was like, "Oh, your live looks so fun." I'm like, well, because I'm not a fucking weirdo. Well, you guys think it's funny that I say Liam is a buddy, but I think that's the most appropriate terminology right now. Like, I'm not going to call him my boyfriend. I mean, yes, he's definitely very fun to be around. But you got to be respectful too. No, I think he's starting to notice that, like, wow, maybe I fucked up. Good. How do I genuinely feel about his blue page? It wasn't a problem until it was a problem. Like, we talked about this, guys. We talked about him creating one. I talked to him about, like, the things I thought would be an issue, like the desensitizing to, like, sex, and then me just comparing when we're intimate. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you compare, like, when you're having sex with somebody who does it professionally, like, are you good enough? Like, oh, I didn't text him back. Don't worry. I would have asked you guys first if I should have texted him back. Joe, what up, Mar? Mar's in every group chat. But mind you guys, like I said, he did this 3 times. He was like, "Oh, something's missing," and then he came back like 3 days later. Was like, "No, nothing's missing. Like, you're perfect." And I'm not perfect, but like, it's the romance. It's listen, girl, when you're home all day and you don't work, like, and the funny thing is, there were a couple of days when Jake was working full time at the hospital, or he was working part time at the hospital, and he would come back and be like completely exhausted. And it was on like a day I didn't work. I'm like, oh, now you know how it feels to like work. You know what I mean? Like a normal person, like a functioning person. Like, you wake up early, you go to work, you come home, you're tired. Like, you're not really into all that shit. You want to come home, you want to lay, you want to kiss. Like, all right, now let's make some dinner. Like, you got to keep going. You got to keep trucking. He was so toxic, guys. I'm just like slowly starting to notice it. Yeah, we were still intimate. He claims that we weren't. Like, I'm sorry I'm not throwing it back a bow every 20 minutes. And that's what I mean. Like, he thinks because everybody's so willing to like, oh, I want Jake to crack me, I want Jake to crack me, I want Jake to crack me. It's like, not everybody's like that, dude. Like, yes, they want to film with you, they want to fuck you because they've seen, you know, like, and I used to tell him, like, are you like a sex addict? Like, the physique is looking phenomenal. Thanks, guys. I've been actually eating a lot more, and I think that actually has been helping. You like the throwing it back a bow. Oh, girl, you're clocking him. False confidence. Maybe that's what it is. You know, see, I respect all these different opinions. I really do. Because it does open up your eyes. So, like, it's so funny because it definitely gives me a different, like, even when I respond to calls now, like, there's been like 3 or 4 calls that I've responded to over the last couple of days, and they're like clearly a toxic domestic situation. And like, I should have known, I should have known, I should have known. And in my mind, like, cause you got to be impartial, but in my mind, I'm like, girl, I feel you. Like, I get it now. Like, I used to always say, like, how did you not know? Like, how did you not, like, in my mind, I'm saying this, I'm not saying this to her, right? Cause you don't want to, like, you just want to be respectful to the people that you're dealing with. But I always used to say, like, how did you not know? Like, how, you know, he's done it before, he'll do it again. And yeah, so basically, that's how I handle domestics now. Um, because now I'm going through it. This is more than tea, it's coffee, yes. I think it's because I had like 4 coffees at work or at Ted's Bulletin. I do think I'm a better person after all of this because I've started to put myself out there a little bit more. I was definitely more of like career driven. I'm still very career driven because I love my job. I love doing what I do. I love helping people, and it doesn't really feel like work. But I definitely don't think I was putting myself out there as much as I could have because I do have really great friends, and those friends have great friends, and everybody. You should really be trying to like put yourself out there, and I just really wasn't. So I feel like I'm trying to like I'm an active listener, but I'm like really trying to like. My buddy Tyler, you guys saw him in the live. He's got his perm, or he was in my TikTok. He just got a perm. Like we went out to dinner, and he brought a friend, and like me and the friend hit it off. Like I'm just trying to like put myself out there. You like this playlist? This is just Olivia Dean radio. This is a good song. 12 to 12 by Somber. I loved Pride. I had such a good time. Hopefully, you guys like my TikTok. Tyler Hart. That's the one with the nice hair in my TikTok. What's my star sign? I don't know. Is that like Taurus? Computer. Did he sign a new lease? He did. He signed a 10-month lease. What happened with the attorney? Never heard from it. My attorney was like, "Oh, I can't wait to take his money," because she was like, you know, well, apparently in New York State, it's illegal to create a frivolous claim to, and actually, the attorney can be sanctioned. She told me that, which I thought was kind of unique. You should come to Southern. Oh, okay, that'd be kind of fun. Adam was talking about Liam. What was he saying? Who's Adam? Yeah, who is Adam? Maybe DM. Yes, DM me if you guys have the live because I'd be really curious to see it. Liam is also kind of coming out of like a little bit of a bad breakup. Oh, was Adam? Oh wait, so Adam Goku was on the live? Like they were like what is it called when you do the 2 people on the live? Oh, duetting. Yeah. Split screen. That's what they were doing. Okay. I liked Adam. Adam is a good guy. Is Liam like the internet? Yeah. You're still pinned on his account. Oh, he wouldn't get rid of that. Some of those videos that he has on his TikTok have like tens of millions of views. No, not Joe's live, Anthony. Jake's live. Liam did leave. Liam has his. Liam is currently. Well, I won't spill any of their tea, but Liam is also getting out of a relationship. Was cringe vibes? Not gonna lie. B, tell me about it. Liam is a very nice guy because he wants monogamy. He like, yeah, he just wants monogamy, which I think is very, very attractive. He's just like, I'm just looking for a special person to like travel with, to have a dog with, to like hold my hand on the metro, to like make me feel safe. And I'm like, dude, that's all I want. You know what I mean? And then not only did he say that, but he actually like showed it throughout while we were hanging out. You know what I mean? And I made sure to show it back. You know. The live was super cringy. Yeah, because well, how can you make that situation less cringy? Like you're up in New York City with some dude that you fooled around with while you were in a relationship. And then I remember what I told you guys when Jake came home the one time. He was like, "Why are you telling people I cheated?" I'm like, "Because you did." Like, well, how else? You know, I told you to not hang out with the guy because I thought you guys were getting a little bit close. You have a recording? Dolby SL Stock. I just followed you back. Oh wait, your request to follow the. I just followed you back, so let me know if you see it. Um, and he's like, "Well, that's not entirely true." And I'm like, "Well, Jake, like, you guys were hanging out a lot. I told you that. Hey, like, I was trying to make it like light and airy. Like, hey, well, you guys are really hanging out a lot." And he's, "Oh yeah, he's just a friend. Nothing to worry about. If they say that, you should probably worry about it." And I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Do you want to talk about it?" And I'm like, "Well, no. If there's nothing to talk about, like, I'm not going to create something out of nothing. Like, as long as you know, like." You guys are hanging out a lot. And then we had the whole conversation about like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Would you be mad if we stopped fucking? Did I tell you guys that? How he said that the one day? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, yes, you're my boyfriend. I would be mad. And then that night he went to Isaac. I can't say the name. He went to hang out with this kid. After I told him, I was like, hey, if this is how you feel, then maybe we should talk about it. And in the meantime, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with this kid. Like, let's talk about it. If this is something that you're worried about, then we should probably talk about it. And you should probably not have a distraction. And he was like, okay, no, I understand that. That night, he's like, oh, I'm going to watch a movie at his house or at his hotel. And I'm like, a movie? And then he told me that while he was there watching the movie, that this kid tried to come on to him, knowing that he's in a relationship. And I told Jake, I was like, so he tried to come on to you knowing that you're knowing that you're in a relationship. That just basically tells you what you need to know about this person's morals. And then the next day we broke up. Like nothing. No crying, no tears. I was a mess. And then some of the people I may have missed it, but he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna contact an attorney because you keep putting my stuff out there. Listen, dude, celebrities in Los Angeles cheat on each other all the time, and you know what happens? It ends up in the tabloids. Oh, they definitely hooked up that night, 100%. Jake is like, oh no, I told him I've been here before. I don't want to do this. And I'm like, Jake, come on. Ariana. He's like, you can't keep telling people like I'm not out. I'm in the federal government. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. Like, I thought your name was one thing because his Instagram was one thing, and then his actual name is something else. I'm like, you guys found out about it, not me. Um, mm, mm, mm. Oh, and Jake was like, oh, I would love to be friends with you still. And I'm like, absolutely not. And oh, then he was like, because I'm going to Florida for a week. And he was like, my buddy Zach is gonna watch Mookie. And he's like, oh, I'm seeing this little fucker, basically Mookie. And I was like, no, you're not, dude. Like, we're a package deal. And he's like, well, Mookie's no more than yours than he is mine. And I could agree with that. We got the dog at the same time, but we are a package deal, me and Mookie. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need your key back, like in like a nice way. I wasn't being a dick, but he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna meet up with Mookie and Zach at the park. And I'm like, listen, I don't think that that's appropriate. So, like, I'm just trying to create healthy boundaries. Once again, trying to create a healthy boundary here. Jake asked him, what's your name? And he answered, I'm Distraction, and told him to shut up. And he told him to shut up. Yeah. Like, imagine creating a relationship like that. Like, it's just a lie. Like, everything is a lie. You know what I mean? Two toxic people being toxic together, apparently. What's my love language? Acts of service. How was your time with Liam? 20 out of 10. Wait, you have what? Who has the live? I need it. Girl, same. Should I answer it? Watching our live, guys. Oh, well, I was just pumping. Just pumping. People were saying. People were saying. What about now? How do you block people from a live? Because we're gonna need to block some people from this live. Hey, Anthony, see if you could find Jake in this live and block him from it, please. Average Jake. I'll keep looking. Thank you. Thanks, bud. He just tried to call me a bunch of times. He was pumping gas and said, "Oh, I just saw your live. I thought everything was good." I'm like, "Yeah, me too. I just had a great weekend." And I was like, "Yeah, I was notified that you were notified, bro. I was told that you and the distraction were on a live, and everybody was saying how you were kind of being mean." And I was like, "I haven't been mean to you once on my live. If anything, I've been super nice." So he basically called me. I was like, "Hey, listen, like, I haven't said anything bad on the live, but everybody's telling me about how you guys were kind of being dicks to me. Like, I'm on the verge of depression here. Hello. Luckily, I don't know. Block him from your account. All I know is all my lives are recorded. I've never said anything mean about either one of them, just the truth. And if the truth means that you're a piece of shit, then those are your actions. So I don't follow him, and he doesn't follow me on Instagram already, so TikTok keeps live for 30 days. How do you get it? Freedom of speech, that's right. I never said anything mean about either one of them, but their behavior is not very respectful. Our lives, right, guys? Because our FaceTimes are respectful. We don't have time for that shit. We're trying to heal. This is a time of healing for me. Don't know if I could say the same about him, but I think about time I cancel somebody here. Pride was great. I had a great time. Yeah, definitely not going to be sending this letter because, I mean, after everything that you guys are saying with what you saw on TikTok Live, it's just so clear that, like, have you not loved me for so long? You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck? I am humming Moonbeam Ice Cream because it was literally just playing. Something is sticky. You guys have any advice? Yeah, why don't we talk about the weekend? I had a great time. I spent it with good friends. I worked Friday and I worked Sunday. So I worked today. I'm trying to move on. Anyway, we're going to be happy. I have a beautiful dog. I have health. I have a good community. That's what I'm going to talk about. When do I work? I work tonight at 6. Kinda sucks. But it's really nice out, so I'm excited. How's Mookie? Mookie's spelled with a Y. Mooky. Positivity is, I'm choosing peace. That is a big saying that my friend Courtney was telling me when I was like not in a good mental state, and she just kept saying, you just need to choose peace. She's like, sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. Just choose peace. You have a good job, you have good friends, you have a good community. Choose war. I choose war, not me. So I'm going to Florida on Tuesday. So blessed to be able to take a vacation, blessed to be able to pay for a plane ticket, blessed to be able to have food in my belly. So why am I going to stress over things that I can't change? Or do I even want to change them, honestly? Like, the true colors reveal themselves eventually. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at. And what a nice belly he has. Did you get a good gaze? Sorry, I can't even really read it. You need to let them. Send it to me. I do feel like I wasted 5 years, yes. Check your DMs. I will. On Instagram or where? I'm pretty good about checking my Instagrams. If there's bad blood, it's not coming from my end. he didn't say anything bad, but the other one did. Which just goes to show you, like, Liam, even if Liam and I started, like, being a thing, Liam has said nothing but, like, he hasn't said anything about Jake. He's like, oh, he seems very nice. They met each other for 5 seconds. And that was basically it. But on the other end, Jake's new little thing is talking shit about somebody he's never met. Like, what? How do you, I just don't get it. Liam is very respectful. Yes, because it's not hard to not be a dick. It's honestly harder to be a dick. Has Jake posted him? Well, they were on live apparently. So, is it being in the military? I don't know. I think it's just genuinely wanting to know a person with all good intentions. Like, I am wanting to get to know Liam with good intention. Liam is wanting to get to know me with good intention. Our friendship at this point is built on that. Just wanting to know other people, just enjoying other people's company. Whereas the other end of this spectrum seems like are they monetizing from it? I have no idea. It's got nothing to do with me, but like, it just seems like there's a lot of hate on that side, and I don't fuck with that. If you want to live a life of hate and your significant other is going to talk shit about your ex-boyfriend who you're with for 5 years, like, somebody once told me, and I'll tell you guys, I'm not sure to bring it back to like a professional setting, but when I used to do hiring, I used to say, like, tell me about your previous job. And some people do have bad experiences with their previous job, but one of the big things that I was looking for was, are they going to talk shit about their previous employer? Are they going to talk shit about their previous job? And if they did, it was a huge red flag, right? If they were able to say, hey, listen, I don't know if it was a good fit. Like, I really enjoyed the company. I enjoyed the people that I work with. I think maybe our goals kind of changed. Like, it's basically saying, fuck them. But you're doing it in a professional way. You know what I mean? It tells you a lot about a person if they're willing to talk shit. If they're willing to talk shit about their previous experience with their potential new one. So it just goes to show you, like, what are the conversations? And I don't even care, but I'm just saying, I don't think about this, but I just think it's funny that their conversations are probably like, oh, fuck him. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to infer anything because I really don't think about it. I was kind of hoping that they were having a good time in New York. Like, like, I wasn't going to ask Jake how his time was in New York because I don't really want to know. You guys think even though if it's 3 years long distance, it's worth a try? Why do we still communicate? He just called me. No, don't do long distance. Some people are saying absolutely. Some people say yes. Some people say not right now. Liam is from New York. He lives in Virginia, but he's moving to Hawaii for 3 years. Don't do it. It's not going to work. Okay. I don't know him enough to be able to be like, oh my God, like, you have to. You know what I mean? But I really, really enjoy our time together, and he seems very, very genuine. Relationship equals respect. I love that. He's in the military. I think if we were hanging out like we are now, and we dated for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then he moved to Hawaii, I think it would probably be a little bit easier. But I don't want to say no right now. Don't rush that one. Like, if I didn't meet Liam, I probably wouldn't even be. I wouldn't be putting myself out like that. So, yes, Liam is in the military. What up, Michael? How did Liam and I meet? We were friends on Instagram for like a long time, and he just so happened to be coming down from New York to back to Norfolk. He was like, "Hey, like are you going to be around this week?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Let's hang out. We'll go to the gym. We'll play pickleball." And yeah, we ended up both talking about how the breakups were going through, and just very genuine. Like he didn't talk shit about his boyfriend or his ex-boyfriend at all, which I thought once again is so fucking respectful. Like, and I was the same way. Clearly, like I didn't say anything bad about Jake. Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I just think that we've just changed. We've grown up a little bit. Is what he said about his boyfriend. I was like, yeah, I would agree. I was like, but my relationship ending was kind of like forced upon me a little bit. I agree. How do you feel being famous? I don't think that I'm famous. It just feels like I'm FaceTiming one person, but I'm only talking to myself. It's like therapy. Do you have long vacation days to visit, Liam? Yeah, I could absolutely do it. I'm very excited for my Hawaii's a 6-hour time difference. That's a good point. You're kind of MD famous, I'll bet. Oh, soothing drive down to Nashville. Nice. No, I don't feel like I don't feel anything from fame. Anything, if anything, I'm a little scared of it. Because sometimes I want to walk my dog with a sleepy face without actually being discovered. Just kidding. No, I see people all the time and they're like, oh my God, I know you from TikTok. And I'll like shake their hand and give them a hug and be like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I'm always surprised with like the scale these things go. Pride was so much fun. I didn't end up seeing the parade, but 2 years ago, or maybe it was last year, I went to World Pride and I saw Michelle Obama. I saw, what the hell's her name? Tyra Banks. I saw Andy Cohen. I saw, what else did I see? Condoleezza Rice. I saw a bunch of people that were like super famous. But that was like World Pride. This was just DC Pride, but it was still really great though. Have you been to Baltimore Pride? I don't necessarily feel safe in Baltimore, so I don't really go there. I work on the 4th of July. That's a big that's a big policing day for me. For like everywhere, really. Everybody works. Anybody who's a cop is really working those days. Thoughts on Condoleezza? That's a little bit before my time, so I don't really know much about her. Yeah, dispatchers too. It's like all hands day. Colin Powell, that's also before my time. I gotta do the dishes. Can you guys hang out with me while I do the dishes? I don't talk about politics just because I don't like to talk about things that I'm not like overly educated in. Wow, my arms look small. That's not a good angle. Do we support Andy Cohen? Is he bad? I don't really know anything about him. I just know that he hosts a lot of shows. He's messy. Oh, is he? Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. He seems very like drama. We came home after Pride and I made chicken nuggets and like a protein mac and cheese. And we tried to watch the movie Sinners. Talk about a slow burn. I still haven't gotten through the whole thing, but it looks like it's starting to get good. Sinners was so good. I think it's just because like if it doesn't have like a very, very, very good hook, Maybe it's just because I've been watching it when I was tired. I'm at the point where the brother just basically got resurrected. Jake and his, what? Did they really? They said that they watched Sinners last night. That's crazy. Probably on my account. Liam is not here with me right now. Liam went home. I can't change the password because I have a lot of people that use my account, like my mom and my sister. Who got the dog? Mookie is basically ass up on the couch right now. He loves laying in really funny positions. If my hands weren't wet, I'd show you how he's laying right now. How was the ride along? Oh, it was very calm when he went on a ride along, which honestly is nice for us. But a lot of times when people want to come on a ride along, they're looking for like action and stuff like that. So some days are just calm. Nothing wrong with it. Did he like you in uniform? He did keep saying how my ass looked great. I made sure I wore my tight pants. Was the house always... Oh, I missed the comment. Oop. How was Liam? He was perfect. Honestly, he's so sweet. He was so nice. There was a moment where like I started to talk to my friend Michael, and Liam was just kind of chatting it up with my friend Tyler, and we kind of like would look to the left and we'd like basically like do one of those things, and it was just sweet, right? Because we're just making sure that each other's having a good time. And I think one of a big green flag is their ability to like leave you momentarily. Not leave you, but like a big green flag is you don't always have to be talking to each other. You know what I mean? He can hold a conversation with somebody else. He can let me be. I like that. Like I would grab his ass a little bit. Like it's like cute shit. You know what I mean? But he's a Gemini. Just kidding. I have no idea what that means. But some people say that about Geminis. With anxious attachment disorder. Oh, is anxious attachment disorder where they like literally can't leave your side? Like they're not able to jump out of the throw up. Sit. No, sit bothered. Oh, yeah. You hold his pocket. Tell us about the cracking. That's for a late night live. You guys, we really need to go on Twitch because, I don't know. I feel like a lot of things that I'd say on here would probably get me canceled. And I just started this, so. Was Liam stronger than me in the gym? Only on the chest fly. Just because he's got really long arms. Drop the Twitch. I literally don't even know what that means. I just said Twitch because people were commenting Twitch earlier. What would get you canceled? I don't kiss and tell, guys. But there was a lot of kissing. Did you guys like my Instagram post with the NASCAR shirt? I'm trying to bring the gay back to NASCAR. Oops. Oh, my legs are sore. Talk to me. Talk to me. We love everything, Joe. Oh, I hope Liam's not in this, but you know what I do? What I think is kind of sweet. Do you guys want to know what it is? So I think it's Liam. So basically, my big like little love language thing that I do is I write little notes and then I hide them in shit. So like I wrote, I miss you already, and I put it in his book bag. I hope he's not watching. Right, like that's the shit that I like. That's sweet. It just said like, I miss you already, that's it. He was like basically crying. Hey, sometimes those feelings are strong, and I was like, and I don't feel like I don't feel like we're like love bombing each other either, because I have experienced that before. We need to bring, am I a hopeless romantic? Would you consider me a hopeless romantic? That seems derogatory though. Like, what's the positive? I'm just a romantic? Not hopeless, just romantic. Okay. A hopeful romantic. A lover boy. Yeah, I could agree with that. I feel like I'm very sweet. I did go to Bath and Body Works today, and about this candle, this smells really good. I don't think hopeless at all. Emotionally available. I'm emotionally available and emotionally stable. I know when things are sad, and I know when things are happy. Oh, he fucking forgot his little hand sanitizer. Mine now. Mine. No, I think that we just need to start being sweet to one another. Like, I like the whole sweet thing. Like, when we were out to breakfast, I was like holding his hands like this. Like, we were like talking to each other, like holding each other's hands. Oh, it's Ocean. What is my ultimate goal? Bro, my goal has been to get married and have a bunch of children and have a dog and buy shit and have a nice house and have all my friends over at my house. That's been my goal. I've been pretty consistent about that. Stop coming at me for my shoes in my house. It's hardwood floor. I steam my shit. Picket fence. More like no fence at all, honestly. Let Mookie run free. Well, Jake used to say that was what he wanted too. I don't know now. My love language is acts of service. And I do think it is a little bit gift giving. City, suburb, or country? I do like the city suburbs. Like, I like being able to call the police and they come within a reasonable amount of time. Bye, King. Narcissists say a lot of things. They do. You are the police. Yeah, but still, when I'm off duty, I'm a real good witness. Wait, what's breadcrumbing? Where the authority? So something that I think is probably my best feature, maybe not my best, is I anticipate the need. Do you guys know what I mean by that? Like I'll make you dinner. Like I'm gonna give you like a kind of shitty example. Like, I'll make dinner, and before you can even say I need a drink, I'm gonna bring you a drink. Like the drink is already hitting the table. Oh, I need an. Here's your napkin. Yes. That's like a shitty example. I do it in a much sweeter way, but like, I don't know if you guys ever worked in restaurants, but maybe that's a restaurant thing where like you always anticipate the need before the need arises. You know what I mean? Like, I could tell you're upset. Like, think ahead. Yeah. Like, you don't need to, you like my eyebrows? I'm actually getting a haircut tomorrow. because I need to. I did this little tattoo. For Pride. It's like a rose, or I kind of fuck with it though. My agency doesn't allow me to have tattoos on my neck, but I get my haircut every like pay period. Once I pay period. Oops. Oh shit. Oh. How long will it last? This is just a little temporary tattoo. I tried to call my dad today. He didn't answer. Yeah, I think this is pretty sweet. It's like very subtle. Does it bother me that the videos are still up? No. A lot of shit doesn't really bother me like that. That stuff doesn't really bother me because what am I going to get mad about it for nothing? Take those videos down. And if he says no, then I'm just upset about something I can't change then. So. Did we block him yet? Has he moved to NYC? This is something that I talked about with my buddy Tyler. I was like, is he going to move to New York to be with this dude? Who's clearly jealous because I'm better looking. I have trust. I have empathy. I have compassion. I don't talk shit about somebody I've never met. A big thing for me is like, I try not to, because I have friends that like don't like other people, but I like those people, and I get that they don't get along, but like I like them both separately. Like I get all that, but like I'm not gonna talk shit about this dude, even though he did me dirty. Like he did me dirty. I didn't do anything to this dude, and for some reason I still don't hate. I'm still not even talking shit about him, but yet this dude, like, how could this dude talk any shit about me? At the end of the day, right? Like, if anybody's talking shit, it's me. You eating all this tea up, yep. They're both cheaters is really what it comes down to. They're just cheaters. Like, do you guys ever find that cheaters get together? Two cheaters? And then they end up cheating? That seems like it would happen. This is such a good song. And they do a TikTok live. Does anybody have the TikTok live? I want to see this TikTok live. If somebody has it, DM me with the video. Caught in 4K. Oh, Jake is not my... Wait, somebody said you recorded it. I wish I would have recorded it, yeah. I'm with the live. Wait, somebody said what? They said it's too long to send. Who has it? No, 30 minutes. I have it. Wait, Kobe, make sure you DM me, bro. Anthony, can you try to talk to him? Yeah, somebody posted on like my little YouTube. It's gonna be on YouTube. Okay. Thanks, Kobe. Everybody follow Kobe. People are like, what does he have? I just want to see the live. It, like, just because it's kind of like a burn it's kind of like a cut that you pour peroxide on. Like, it hurts so bad but you know that it's clean. It's removing all the shit that shouldn't be in there. Does that make sense? Are you in? It seems very bittersweet. Honestly, I just think like God is doing this shit for a reason at this point. It's cleansing, yes. Like to see like, wow, that's really how you think about me. Like that's really 5 years together, and that's how you're dumbing down a relationship for some dude that you've met for 2 weeks. You're gonna allow him to talk about me like that? Like, you guys know on my live, I'm always saying like, no, let's be nice to Jake. Please don't comment on him. Like, I get where he's coming from in terms of like feeling like something's missing. If that's how you feel, I can't argue with it. But yet then this dude, he's gonna allow this dude to talk shit right behind him while he's laughing. Like, that's kind of crazy. I know he didn't say anything bad, but it's the person that he's choosing to be with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Liam started to talk about Jake, I would be like, yo, dude, like, you don't know him. Like, you don't know him. Like, I get that you're upset, but like, you don't know him. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let you talk bad about somebody that you don't know. And that would be like a red flag. Period. Right? Does that make sense? Like, I would check Liam real fast. Like, yo, dude, like, don't talk about him like that. They were being obnoxious. Because, like, I don't have any, like, loyalties to Liam. And if he was going to sit down here and be like, oh, fuck Jake, fuck that dude for doing what he did. Like, I get it, bro. Like, I don't need you to tell me that. Like, I'm trying to get to know you. But he didn't. He's never once did that. He's like, I think he's maybe mentioned Jake twice. And all he said was, oh, he was very nice. He was very nice. He shook his hand. They met for like 20 seconds and that was it. But this dude, who I've never even met, I've never shaken his hand, is basically going to talk shit about me on a live. Like, if that's how you want to live your life, man, then you do you. I think karma works in real funny ways. Is it jealousy? You think it's jealousy? Jake said he was in his bottom area. Oh, I know. Jake was checking him, but while laughing. Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show you that, like, they're just shit talkers at this point. And I don't want anything to do with that. Like, you're on a live, seemingly having a good time in New York City with somebody that could be a potential. And instead of being like, oh, like, everybody meet this person, like, we're at his house in New York, we're eating good, like, blah, 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 blah. They're like, oh, let's talk shit about Joe, the distraction, like, blah, blah. Like, okay, I'm glad that I'm the topic of conversation. Just make sure you follow my TikTok. It's honestly being blown out of proportion. I mean, I don't think that is being blown out of proportion. I mean, nothing really has happened. Wait, House of the Dragon is coming out tonight? I do watch that. Wait, what? It is? Oh, wait, I gotta watch that. Wait, but I have Hulu, so does that mean it won't come out until tomorrow? I think that is what that means. It comes out at 9, but on Hulu. It would be tomorrow, right? Oh, HBO Max. Is that still the same thing? HBO Max would come out tomorrow? What a shitty thing. HBO girl. Waiting on the YouTube link. Hey, Anthony, try and get that YouTube link for, I guess, wherever they're going to post this. No, it will be out today. Yes, maybe I'll try and watch it. I do got to get to work so soon, though, because I got to be at 6:54. I got to start getting ready for work in about 15 minutes. Do you guys want to come with me while I make the bed? Make the bed. Hey, yo. I'm making the bed. Oh. Did he ever ask me to be on his blue page? No. I would say no, too. I'm still here. Don't worry. I can't read the comments, but I'm here. Yep. Oh, what's everybody gonna do tonight? Well, I guess House of the Dragon, huh? I didn't know that that was coming back out again. Not the lotion on the bed where, oh yeah. That's because I have dry hands. I use hand sanitizer at work like I own stock in it. You guys, the body pillow you guys are always telling me about. Beautiful. Where's the bedding from? Probably like Marshall's or some shit. Not a bad angle. Caked up. It's not the best angle of my cake. There you go. No. It's time for a new bed? What? Favorite pre-workout snacks? Probably like cheese sticks. New favorite angle. Bad energy. Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to start getting ready for work. I'm sorry. But I love you all very much, and we will do a FaceTime later. I can't do it at work, but I'll try. Maybe I'll try and hop on. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. Wait. Make sure we send this like link to some YouTube thing that everybody's in. All right. Bye.